freaking back. What's the word, y'all? Yeah, man. So I deleted. We did it. We okay. This is gonna be a good one, y'all. I always say that, right? I always say it's gonna be a good episode, then it end up being crap, right? Anyway, so since a lot of you guys rarely catch well, I'm not gonna say that. For some people, it was some people that caught this episode. I deleted this episode, and we're gonna do it over again. Some people, not a lot of y'all, of course, because a lot of you guys catch the episodes after it's over, and I have no problem with that. I got thank you for. I say this all the time. I appreciate y'all more than y'all know, and even though a lot of people don't watch the show, trust me, for the few of y'all that I do have a few, we do got a few loyal people watching the show, and that right there, um, I don't say this a lot, but even for the few of y'all that's watching the show now, I'm gonna definitely keep going for y'all because on a side note, I remember back in the day, I used to be watching this TV shows or watching movies or I'll be watching some shit and then you hear like you go on Netflix and you hear this the last season. You be like, damn, I was watching that, and then somebody comes to you and they be like, yo, we turning the show off because enough people not watching, or we turning the show off because we can't go on further with the series. So with that being said, for the few people that's watching, I'm gonna do this for y'all. Whether it's one person watching or 1,000, and, so far the podcast's been up and down. We might have an episode that's a good episode, might have an episode that's a bad episode, but my mindset just be y'all know how on Mondays, anybody who watches the show, on Mondays I'm extra positive on Mondays. I don't know why, but so I'm gonna give y'all let's go back to the last episode we deleted that some of y'all didn't catch. I deleted the episode for a few reasons. And before we get into why I deleted the episode, I got one split, bro. I gotta roll another split. Wait. No, I don't think I got no split, bro. I think I split. Damn, I gotta roll up again. I bet. So I'm gonna roll up and talk to y'all. So the reason why I deleted the episode was for a few reasons. I deleted the episode because I was very sick, and I didn't want to feel like I was punching it in. It's not my content already. This is a reactionary podcast, and if I'm not reacting enough, then it's like, what am I doing? But the fact that it's not just because I was sick, it was just also because, um, you know, a lot of times, a lot of times, I'll watch something or pre-watch it, and then when I come to you guys, um, I already have pretty much my mindset on what's going on and what I'm gonna say. But for this particular episode, um, I actually was watching it live, so I didn't have that much commentary due to the fact that I was sick and due to the fact that this particular segment, I was watching it with you guys live. So also, let's talk about I want to talk about a few things. I'm gonna get in my bag today, bro. I feel like I'm colder than a lot of these dudes, but I just sometimes I feel like I'm better than a lot of these dudes, but this shit just be tricky. So I'm gonna tape now. I'll wait for success if it's gonna come. I don't have a problem waiting for something because when you rush into a lot of things, man, and this YouTube thing is a business. A lot of people don't be realizing that YouTube not just for some people YouTube is about posting videos, but YouTube is a business, so it might be best to take your time and get these things right. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to YouTube, man. Let me tell you, I haven't had a lot of people helping me. I haven't had a lot of people pushing me, but YouTube has definitely been on my side with this newest page. It's definitely been supportive. Shout out to YouTube. As a lot of people know, well, I won't say a lot of people, but for the people who do watch the show a lot, when we originally started the show, this was not on YouTube. I was not planning on putting the show on YouTube, but we was on another platform, and we was growing a lot. We was actually growing. Let me tell you, bro, I really wish that YouTube and Bigo could find some way to merge more, even though Bigo does do business with YouTube to a certain degree. Because when I was on Bigo, a lot of times, a lot of the things I would do, like I found a way. I was playing my YouTube stuff on Bigo, so I don't know if I can get that old Bigo account. I don't know if I can get that old Bigo account, but that might be something to think about, because when I was on Bigo, we was coming to YouTube to watch everything that I was playing on Bigo was on YouTube. But it's a weird little thing that they got going on as far as like the cross mergers. And if you know anything about this content creation shit, it'll be hard to break down. But anyway, that might be something that I could revisit. We might try to bring that audience back. But I left Bigo and came to YouTube because the money wasn't right on Bigo side. But I was growing faster on Bigo than YouTube. Like we was lit, and I tell you, them streams were some of the latest streams. And like I can't really do 8-hour streams on this. On YouTube, we've been doing only, the longest streams we've been doing on YouTube in 2 hours. But them Bigo streams, we was doing 8 hours. We was doing 8 hours on the regular, bro. And when I tell you we was turning up, those Bigos were wild. What I'm talking about, we was having fun. And I'm trying to bring that to YouTube, but it's real restricted. So anyway, let's get back to the main topic. So I deleted the last podcast. Because that was the first podcast that I watched with you guys live. I usually don't watch stuff live. So by the time I see you guys, I already have an idea of what I'm going to say. But due to the bullshitting, and I'm sorry, YouTube, I know I'm not supposed to curse. Due to the bullshitting done on this interview, and due to me being, everybody knows I was extremely sick this weekend, but I still was pushing through. So with those two factors, everybody know I might shortcut my relationship. I might shortcut a lot of shit, but I don't shortcut you guys. I don't shortcut YouTube. YouTube is this channel. I mean, this is the only thing I ever took serious in life. I ain't gonna hold you. So I deleted that shit. And now we gonna do the episode over again. But I already seen a lot of what I needed to see. So instead of watching it live, I already have an idea of what I'm gonna tell you guys. So we're gonna start with this, right? And usually we already will get the show started, but I can't get the show started because since I was sick this weekend, it's a lot of shit that we gotta address before we put this on. Number one, a lot of shit. I was surprised the way DJ U acted in this interview for a few reasons, and we're gonna really get deep on this one. I'm not sick no more. I'm back. So we're gonna break down a lot of this interview and what I was surprised about, and we're gonna break down rappers becoming podcasters. But we're gonna get to this first. I was surprised there was so much bullshit done on this interview due to the fact that DJ U do interviews. So the fact that DJ U do interviews and there was so much bullshit done, the fact that y'all didn't see, the fact that y'all missed, some of y'all caught that last episode I deleted. But for those of you who didn't catch it, you didn't miss shit. Now, I'm going to tell you why you didn't miss nothing. And I'm going to show you, before we start playing it, I'm going to show you where we at right now. Y'all see where we at right now? This is all bullshit so far. Now, I'm not saying the interview is bullshit. What I'm saying is, that's just how much bullshit was being done so far. So y'all didn't miss anything. All right. So, due to the fact that DJ U does interviews, I was surprised that it was so much delay on, like, basically, hold on, let's do a timestamp. So we at 39 minutes and 9 seconds. And in 39 minutes and 9 seconds, there's just there's nonsense going on. So I'm trying to. My mind is this. I don't believe nothing with the internet no more. You never know what's real, what's not real. Um, you never know what's real, what's not real. I ain't know if this was a play. I ain't know. I was surprised. I was surprised at this interview. This whole YouTube internet shit. I'm sorry to curse, but this is gonna be one of the episodes. I gotta be true, bro. I gotta be true to myself, bro. This whole internet thing, bro. Sometimes it be just having my mind shaky, bro. Like, as far as how does this shit really work? Because it really seemed like I don't know. This shit seemed weird to me, bro. Like, if you don't really got help in this shit, if you don't really got help on this YouTube thing, if you don't got help in social media, if you don't know what you're doing, it's hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It really do be hard. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. And I bring that up because these dudes was talking about like missed payments. DJU was paying people $500, but then Mimo came out and said he got paid $10,000 for the interview, and I'm only bringing that up because I was always, um, I was always wary. Not. I always had suspicions about the pay when it came to like. I always had suspicions like who's really getting paid, like how do these dudes do it? Like when how are they paying the artists? Are they paying the artists to come on the show? Are they paying the artists off the back end to come to the show? Um, how did that work? Did, when the people make the podcast, like I said, it'd be so many questions, and I only say that not just that's not necessarily for my curiosity. I say it because I say it because I was surprised to hear about any money. I was surprised to hear that, like I said, for me having a curiosity on how these interviewers were paying, like how would a DJU pay a Trenches News to come on his show? Now Trenches News said he get 10,000 a pop for all his interviews, or 5,000 a pop for all interviews. Now, would I be surprised to hear that? Would I be surprised to hear that he didn't pay? He didn't pay certain artists. Uh, he paid Trenches News 10 racks or 5 racks, and he paid other artists other prices. I wouldn't be surprised, no. But yeah, bro. This interview definitely threw me for a loop. The reason why we having a more longer intro than usual. Well, it's not an intro. It's a podcast, bro. Like, um, like I said, we deleted the last episode, and so far, what you missed. So far, what you missed. So far, I'm not going to tell you what you missed. I'm gonna just tell you what I think about, what I thought about it so far. Um, I gotta give Uncle 607 an apology, and I'm proud of myself for growing up as much as I did in these last like 17 months. I really grew up. I really tried my best to just mature myself. Like, I don't judge a book by its cover. Unk 607 definitely spit a lot of jewels as far as just a person like me that's really just, you know, I watched the interview for DJU, but since Unk 607 was there, you get to see what's to somebody and where their mindset is and how they go about doing things, and um develop I develop. I'm not saying I will watch his show, and I'm not saying I won't watch his show, but I will say this: I developed a lot of respect for 607 Unk on this one. About to start rolling up, and then we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into the video. Today we're gonna try to do Chirac news because we haven't did it in a while. Only reason I don't be liking doing that because sometimes like we just go into like a whole bunch of, that's like a rabbit hole. I feel like Chirac news got to be its own episode. We're not gonna do Chirac news. We're gonna do this and get out of here, and then we'll come back. I know I'll be saying I'm gonna come back. Sometime I don't, but Yeah, hey man, I'm happy that I'm happy that I'm healthy again. I was sick for 2 days and that shit was brutal. But it's a blizzard. It's a blizzard in my city. Nobody can move. And you know, um, so let's get into this, man. I'm MDO podcast. We the voice of YouTube. For copyright purposes, we are a reactionary podcast. We react to everything and the drill, music, hip hop, culture alike. I'm gonna say that again. We are a reactionary podcast. We react to everything drill, hip hop, music, etc. And let's get back into this, man. This was a wild one,
man. Going through, I think right now, and I'm just gonna say it. You was kind of like turning up. The moment you took his logo, your channel started, going down.
The moment he took my logo, I had a baby on the way.
I'm just gonna say
you feel me? No, let me tell you something, bro. Because it ain't about 16 taking my logo. You feel me?
Right.
I've been having real life shit going on. You feel me?
Right.
I just had a baby. You feel me? My baby 4 months.
Right.
His brother 10 years. That's not my son.
Right.
You
We
know
don't
what I'm
stop you two when we have babies. You ain't the one in labor.
No. What you're not understanding is I was just going through real life shit. First time experience type shit. You feel me? That has nothing to do with 16. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of shit that's been going on in my life. It has nothing to do with 16.
Hey, but one thing I'm gonna point out. I really believe that in his tone, he wasn't saying F16. I think he generally want to move past that and go and start moving forward with that situation, you know. And sometimes we be in situations when we don't got nothing nice to say, but so we try to move on with the subject. But every time we bring it up, we gonna say something. We gonna say something bad about the person we don't really mess with. But I really feel like he was trying to move on in that situation. And no disrespect to Unk. Unk is doing his job. He still had to press the issue to a certain degree. So there's that.
16 stole my logo. That was just one of the hits I took in 2025. You feel me?
Right. You took a major hit, and this hit I think you took to the internet, and you said how hard this hit took to you, right? And it's like a lot of person
I never took it to the internet though.
Zoo. I'm talking about Zoo.
Oh, Zoo?
Yeah, Zoo. When Zoo died, a lot of people on your platform have died. A lot of people on your platform is no longer with us. You took a lot of losses when it comes to your platform. I'm talking about, right? It's like everybody that interview with you come on your platform, they're dead directly after the interview. Why?
That's cap. That's cap.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 40.
That's cap.
I'm talking about why. I just want to know.
I don't know why. I think why it's a dumbass question.
No, it ain't a dumbass question. Like, people come on my platform all the time, they don't die after. They go on no jump, you talk about them, they don't die after.
You asking me why?
Yeah, why? Is it something, are you keeping up enough commotion, enough friction to where people die once they hear them on your platform because you're so big and you know what you're doing, to where people come speak, now they gotta die because your platform's so big? Is DJ U platform killing all the artists in Chicago?
Nah, but sometimes I do feel like I'm cursed.
Right.
Yeah. That's fucked up, man.
Right.
Hey man, listen, right? Let's be real, bro. And this is the reason why I probably never be big on YouTube, like the rest of these dudes, because y'all don't be wanting to hear the real, bro. But I gotta tell y'all the real, bro. That couch was not cursed, bro. It's just the shit we do. It's the stuff we do, bro. And I'm cursing a little bit more than I should this episode. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm sorry. Because, you know, I feel like this. I feel like these morning Monday episodes is my best ones. That's when I just got my most energy. I'm back. And what's the worst thing about it was when I was sick, I wanted to do the show. We tried it. It was horrible. But we pushed through. And we deleted the episode, not because I was sick. We deleted the episode because due to the fact that I was sick and I wasn't really saying much, and due to the fact that right now, where we at right now, now the interview is getting kind of going. But rolling my spliff. I miss y'all. There's been a lot going on. This social media junk be crazy, bro. There's so much you gotta know. I'm gonna really try to hit the books today. And if you don't got no help in this shit, it's hard, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. But I be feeling like sometimes, you know, it'd be good to wait for. I be trying not to rush it so much, man. I be trying to take my time, bro. But anyway, let's get back to the interview. So I was surprised. I keep saying I was surprised, right? I didn't see this one coming. DJ U got a lot going on. That King Von situation. Next episode we're gonna get into. It was some things about Von that I think next episode we're gonna. Oh no. Okay. So here. Oh yeah. Before I start this again, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna finish out the next episode. We're gonna finish out Tasha K. My bad. I got this snow truck coming past my house. It's a blizzard. I'm stuck in a blizzard right now, guys. So if I don't make it, then I died in the snow. I survived 1,000 years of being in the hood and gunshots and all this shit to die by snow and ice and water. Yeah. So, what was I gonna say, right? Damn, that snow truck kind of threw me off. I forgot what I was gonna say. Let's get back into this shit for now. I'm rolling my slips back up. Get me a little breakfast after this.
But you know.
That's the real shit.
You known for single-handedly getting the whole world snorting Percocets.
No, I'm not known for that.
See, no one was doing that before they saw it on DJU. No one ever saw that. I never saw it before. You are responsible for that. You are the main reason why a lot of people are doing it now. Right? Did you do it for the views?
I haven't sniffed a perk one day in my life, so how can you say I'm the reason?
But you didn't do it for the views. I want to know. Now you put it on your platform. I would have cut that part out. You didn't cut it out. You knew it. You went to St. Louis, did the same thing. You went to St. Louis and trolled our drug habit.
Oh, all right. Now I remember I was gonna say. All right, let's talk about this cursed couch, bro. I'm sorry I keep stopping, right? When you live in a certain lifestyle, some things gonna happen. Sometimes when you're not living a life, look, I'm gonna put it like this. You could be in the streets, you could be playing around, you could get popped. You could be going to work, you don't gotta be in the streets. You could just drive by a block with a lot going on and you can get popped. So sometimes shit happen to you, and sometimes, you know, if you become a chef, what's gonna happen? You might burn your hand on the stove one day. You know why? Because you playing in the chef game. If you become a shooter, what's gonna happen? You might get shot in the arm one day. Why? Because you're playing in the shooting game. So what I'm saying is this, y'all. I feel bad that DJ U took people coming on his show or things happening to people. Things happening to people after coming on his shoulders so hard. Because I'm gonna say one thing, bro. And I know a lot of y'all probably tired of hearing me say this. We was talking about the Q50 with Lil 50 situation a lot, bro. And I was talking about it a lot. And we was getting detailed into that. And I'm gonna say this. The reason why Q50 with Lil 50 died was not because of DJ U couch, bro. That was a misunderstanding that was a whole Shorty Mob, Trap City mix-up. And I ain't saying nobody did that to him. I'm just saying those are the names that was going beside. Those are the names that was floating around as far as the confusion that was the confusion that led to the early the early demise of that young man. So, but I'm gonna say another thing before we start the video again. You know, I could see how, you know, when you a good person or you try to be a good person, we all try to be good people to a certain degree. And if I bring, like, say if one of my people want to come see me, I say, yeah, bro, come pull up. And then when he comes see me, it's a shootout that happened and he get hit. Even though we probably was going bowling or probably was going to go do some non-hood shit, but the fact that he came to see me and something happened to him, some people could take it as, oh, it's my fault. So yeah, I could see where DJ U would take on that burden, and it's kind of messed up.
With the Perkins, the NyQuil, and the Sprite with Heavy G on there. Like you run around teaching.
I didn't throw that. That was
how to do drugs.
Oh,
I bet. So yeah, I'm gonna take accountability for
Damn, bro.
those actions taking place on my platform, but I
just dropped some of my weed, bro. You know I'm blue as hell, bro. Oh God.
ain't tell no nigga to snort no perk. I ain't tell no nigga to slam no pack.
Damn,
Heavy G was teaching me some shit I ain't never seen before.
Hell,
You feel me? So
God.
I appreciate you bringing those things up, but as you can see in my face, it does bother me because it's a mental toll it's been taken on me. And that's the reason why I haven't been interviewing. Because of the shit that's been going on in Chicago. I interview real street niggas, bro. Real street niggas. These niggas some real street niggas. Like, these niggas really outside. These niggas really active. You feel me? Like, these niggas be risking their lives just to come to the interview. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how now? That's a surprise to hear, because I was under the act of. Now listen, if he's saying that I was under the act that it's nowhere neutral in the world and it could go down anywhere, but I was under the act of that location was a location that was Gucci, unless he trying to tell me that that's a location where other gangs drive by to see who they can catch lacking coming by there. If that's the case, then that's the only way I could say that's the only way I could understand him saying that artists coming there is risking their life. That would really be the only way I could understand that part. So definitely gotta look into that part again.
going back to the money conversation we just had, like, you can't even be mad at these niggas for asking for how much they be asked for, just because, like, these niggas really outside with their life on the line.
Right.
You feel me? So if a nigga willing to come share with you his war stories, shit, pay him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got rid of the couch, bro. I had to. I got rid of the couch.
He should have kept the couch. He wildin'.
Like, involuntary. You see what I'm saying? Like,
see, that's why look, dudes don't be knowing business. He should have kept the couch, because that couch could have been something that he could have sold to like the drill museum or something like that. Not saying they don't have a drill museum, but I'm trying to say that couch could have been, you know, if you know this content creation thing, you know about business, you know that couch, you could have did something different. It ain't the couch, it's the element, bro. You could put church seats in that motherfucker. I try to tell you again, if I'm walking around carrying a gun, I might get into some gun situations. If I'm walking around carrying condoms, I might get some ass. I don't know. But, you know, all I'm saying is this, bro. Forget it. All right.
y'all think that shit funny? This shit my real life.
I'm serious. You in tears, you cry right now. I know you very emotional about it. You have a very connection to it, right? And we never knew that. Like, I didn't know that unless I was sitting with you, gang. Like, nigga, a lot of people died on your platform, nigga. And, like, we saw you getting a whole lot of money, but...
Bro, y'all didn't see... Bro.
Right.
I'm going to say, I know I keep stopping it, right? I know all of this is not cap, but I'm going to say this. DJ U got a lot going on, and not to say he fell off, but I'm going to say this. I'm not disappointed in him, but I still wonder, like, how you went from one of the hottest platforms in Chicago, and not saying he's still not hot. But damn, my dude, what's going on behind the scenes? Like, what's really? I'm just trying to see what's to my boy. I'm worried about him. Was he getting extorted? Like, now they saying the location wasn't safe. Anything with black people always be jinky. I don't mean to say it like that, but y'all know what I mean, bro. I know what I mean, bro. Always be one nigga trying to throw. Listen, bro. You gotta leave the hood at the hood. You gotta leave the hood in the hood, bro. And I don't mean leave niggas. What I mean is this. This will be always go wrong, bro. We always go wrong. We always go wrong because I'm gonna tell you how white people or other races do shit versus us, bro. Niggas will have some illegal shit going on. As soon as but there's always one person trying to throw some hood-ish in it. It's always one person trying to, when we got something positive going on, it's always one person trying to do something on a low that's negative and bring other people, like, bring other people in the mix. And when he say, oh, people was risking their lives coming to the show, so what you mean? Was it a cameraman dropping lows? That's not beyond the realm of possibility. Was it different? Because I would think that, you gotta have your ducks in order when if you're doing a drill podcast actually in Chicago. That guy is there people not stalking out not saying there was gang members stalking out DJ U's spot where they was doing the interviews, but I don't want to stay on that too long. I'm just trying to figure this shit out, bro.
Hey, look, y'all ain't see me getting a whole bunch of money. Hey, look, I'm gonna say this. I ain't reporting on nobody.
I'm curious about that. I'm curious about the money situation, so I want to hear more about the money.
I ain't reporting on nobody getting locked up.
Right.
Church's News checking the bag off Dirk being locked up right now.
Right.
I haven't posted one video about Smirk being locked up.
Right.
I didn't post no video after Zoo got killed. I didn't post no video after Wu got killed. Them two niggas from opposing sets, but them two niggas I had a close relationship with.
Right.
Both of them.
Right.
Zoo will call me and check on me. Wu will call me and check on me. Niggas don't call me and check on me, but them two niggas did.
Right. I respect that.
No bullshit.
Right.
Them two niggas did. Zoo and Wu.
Right. 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 So, what do you use to cope? What is your coping mechanism with all of this? Because right now we see very emotional. We never seen you emotional like this. We know nobody never really asked
Cause
you.
y'all think this shit funny.
No, I'm not laughing.
Y'all think this shit a game. Y'all think this shit.
Who think it's a game?
Y'all think this shit clicks and views. Y'all think this shit. Y'all think I'm profiting off this shit. Y'all think I'm sitting back laughing to the bank. What the fuck?
Right.
But during that time he was rocking out with Smirk, it seemed like he was getting money. Now, I'm on YouTube right now, so I'm trying to figure this out. If you got the hottest show on you got one of the hottest channels on YouTube, somebody making money. Somebody making money, bro. So I'm trying to figure. Hey, I'm trying to figure this shit out, bro. Trying to figure it out, bro.
These niggas I really talk to. These are real fucking people. I'm not no fucking DJ Academics. I'm not no fucking King AK-47. I'm not no nigga that's in fucking Las Vegas that's reporting on some shit 1,000 miles away.
You're in the trenches.
I'm in the trenches with these niggas.
Talking about Yella right now, but hey, it don't matter. Hey, even though Yella 1,000 miles away, if you being in Chicago or being in Iraq is causing you this much strife, then maybe you need to be somewhere else and do it. And, maybe you're more happier. I don't know. I'm not trying to play him. I'm just trying to throw thoughts out there. I'm a fan too, y'all.
So this same type of setup you got right now, I love this setup. I had the same shit on the south side of Chicago for 4 years.
Nigga, I came.
You was there. You sat on the couch. But who wasn't there?
You.
Exactly. That's the question you need to be asking.
Why wasn't you there?
That's the question you need to be
That's what I
asking.
want to know. Why wasn't you there?
No, listen. That's the question you need to be asking.
Why wasn't you
You
there?
need to be saying, hey, DJ U. So when we did our first interview and I came to sit on the couch, where was you at? Why you weren't there?
That's what I want to know. Why wasn't you there?
No, you don't want to know that. You want to know that because I asked. But see what I'm saying?
I want to know that.
Hey man, this shit really getting So he wasn't there. What? Like I'm lost, bro. I'm lost, bro.
Jokes, I wanted to meet you, nigga. I ain't get a chance to meet you, but just being on the platform was good enough for me. But I just thought, because I had Beastie with me, it was an issue, because evidently you got a problem with Beastie. Beastie told me when he catch you, he was going to do something to you. That kind of like, I'm like, damn.
I never met that nigga day in my life.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Shout out to Beastie, but Beastie be having a problem with everybody. I don't know what's going on with Beastie. We gonna look into the I'm gonna make it. We gonna do a podcast called the Beastie Files, because Beastie always in the mix somewhere. But I'm gonna keep it real. I don't want no problems with Beastie neither. So Beastie, if you watching this, I'm a podcaster that's curious. I don't want no problems, brother.
That's a nigga that formed an opinion on me based off what he's seen in my interviews online. I don't know, dude.
Light them spliffs up, y'all.
You feel me? But yes, yeah, he be making videos talking shit about me. And when I did see that you pulled up with him, I was kind of glad that I didn't pull up. That shit made me feel like, you know what?
No, I didn't know.
I know you didn't know,
Yeah,
but that made me feel like I knew it was the reason I should have stayed home.
Right.
You feel me? I knew it was the reason why I should
but
have.
I ain't know you was running around talking about you was smoking tooka.
Listen, I wasn't running around talking about I was smoking too.
I mean, that's what I heard. That's what niggas are saying. You want to talk about a DJ U saying smoking
I
tooka.
had an interview with FBG Young, and we was talking about how old block members talk about.
Hey, I'm gonna say this: the Tuka situation with Young and the Tuka situation with Beastie and DJ U, I could see. Now this is the streets, and you know, niggas put the belt on you. They don't want it. They not understanding. See, we here at the MDO podcast, we understanding, but them drillers ain't understanding. Him being a DJ for Vaughn and Dirk all them years, I could understand why he would just be saying it, you know, but still.
Smoking Tuka, that's in their lingo.
Right.
You feel me? That's how they refer to marijuana. Where the Tuka at? You got some Tuka? Anybody got some Tuka?
Right.
Flame that Tuka up. This how they talk. If you around somebody 24/7, you're gonna pick up on their lingo. You go pick up on their
What did I just say? I didn't even see it. What I say?
language. Period.
Did you lose a lot of money sports betting on DraftKings or FanDuel?
Period. Don't give a fuck who you around. You could hang around a Chicago nigga 24/7 for 3 weeks straight. You think you're not gonna come back to Vegas and be saying on phone now?
I mean, I'll be saying on phone there right now.
I'm just saying, right?
Right.
So you get what you get what I'm trying to
But
say?
we not gonna say shit that we knowingly disrespect
Listen.
the nigga right in their fucking face.
Listen. What I shared with Young was me and him was talking about how
Oh, so Beastie must have felt like Beastie must have felt like DJ U was trolling. So that's why he wanted to see him. I ain't know that part.
old block members be referring to marijuana as Tuka. Okay? And in that conversation,
Hold on, I gotta pause the show for 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. So we back. My bad, y'all. My bad. We back. So I guess that situation was something where Beastie felt like Beastie felt like he was saying he was playing with Young, and he was playing with Young in his face. So that's why now we know what's going on with that situation.
Shit, FBG Young says, I know you better not have been saying none of that shit, DJ U. I'm like, hell nah, I ain't even saying none of that shit, hell no. Damn. Matter of fact, I did. I did. And this me being honest with a nigga, you feel me, that I'm talking to.
Right.
Everybody took it disrespectful, but this is me. I'm respecting the nigga by telling him, you know what, matter of fact, I did. I could have kept that silent under the wraps. I could have continued with the interview, you feel me, under the ha ha ha, hell no, I ain't never said no shit like that, hell no. But that's not me.
But you saying this shit in front of niggas. You saying this shit on your platform. You saying this shit.
What I told him was, when I was DJing for Vaughn, when I was on the road with Vaughn, I picked it up in my vocab, you feel me, and I made an anonymous comment on Reddit when somebody asked what y'all smoking on. It was a post that read what y'all smoking on, and I made an anonymous comment saying Tuka. You feel me? This is something that I shared with him. I didn't have to share that, and I don't have to share it with you, right? But this is something that I shared because this is real. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I'm gonna share something with you, right? And I listen. I had my own run-in with Young over Tuka myself, right? And I wasn't saying I was smoking Tuka. I was just representing for Tuka.
Let me tell you something. Them niggas that's really hollering they smoking Tuka and they smoking Tuka 24/7. Young ain't gonna say shit to them. He ain't gonna say shit to them. I'm not saying I'm smoking Tuka 24/7. I just confessed to FBG Young a moment in my life in which I was around some guys who said that shit 24/7, and I picked up in my vocab. If you can't respect that, then oh motherfucking well.
Right. Listen, I respect that. But I can't say I respect this. When Butter got locked up, right? I was talking to Butter. Me and Butter was on the phone.
But hold on, before we move forward, I want to make it clear. I was never running around, because that's how this conversation started. I was never running around talking about I'm smoking Tuka.
Oh, yeah, we still
smoking
going.
on Tuka.
We still going. We still in FBG. We just moving down the line.
Okay, well, I was never running around saying I was smoking Tuka.
Allegedly you wasn't, but you did say it. And you posted a knowledge.
I just told you what I said.
So you did say
so ain't no allegedly.
Tuka. So you did say you was smoking Tuka.
You just said I was running around telling people I was smoking Tuka.
You told him that you said you smoked Tuka. That means you ran around telling people you smoked Tuka. You told Young in his face.
I disagree, but continue.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna say this. When it comes to
we don't have to agree.
When it comes to it's all good. When it comes to FBG Butter, right? And that's my I fuck with Butter.
I fuck with Butter too.
How? When you're the reason why he got that sentence, because during the time.
Come on, I'm keeping it.
No. Let me say why. He put out an interview during the time he was up for the probation, the parole, and all that shit. You got on bond. He called me. He said, you know why I ain't got on bond? I said, why? He said, that DJ U interview. I called him, told him to take it down. He wouldn't take it down.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Come on, bro.
I'm just gonna say,
that's a lie.
You talking about killing niggas on there like that was bad. You can't be
bro,
saying
what
that
the fuck is going on in this interview, man?
I'm asking all the questions.
Bro, But ain't never called me and asked me to take no interview down, not ever there. Nigga, what the fuck is we talking about?
I know you fuck with Butter. You play all the time. I love Butter, I'm not saying you don't love Butter, you don't fuck with Butter. But I'm telling you what Butter told me. He said that shit, he said he gonna kill somebody, fucked him up at that time. Off your platform.
Well, Butter ain't never shut up with me, and he ain't never asked me to take none down.
Right.
I promise you, bro.
That's what he told me. Listen, and I just want to know that, but I see him going back.
Hey.
But he say what?
Hey. We all know Butter. And I'm not saying Unk is lying. I'm not saying DJ U is lying. But what I'm saying is this. DJ U on... I'll say this. Butter and DJ U locked in. And anything with Butter... I mean, I can't say any content that they made together was definitely posted because I wasn't there, but... Butter be high as hell, bro. You never know what Butter could have been just talking in that moment and didn't realize, you know.
Go back on your platform. Then he double back and went back. And I'm like, damn, why would you go back? And you told me you weren't going back no more. Because he called me. And I paid him. Boom, we went up. And then, but I ain't gonna lie, I just asked him the same question for your interview. I went and watched your interview with him and asked him the same questions on my platform. It went up the same way. If you watch the interview, we got that same identical interview, me and you, with Butter at the same time. Because I interviewed him the same time the incident. But he just didn't say the word. But I repeated it from your platform. And used the same thing in the caption and it went up. But he didn't get mad at me because you the creator of that shit. You the marketing guru. You put that out there like that. Listen, so I want to know this. Like, I thought you was actually stealing from me when I say you're doing these jail interviews. But come to find out, you've been doing this shit a long time.
What the fuck? Hey, what the fuck is going on?
I thought I was the first nigga doing jail interviews. Come on. Gang. Oh my God. That's how you doing me. That's how you doing me, DJ U. I thought
DJ U keeps saying he needs some weed. He ain't bring his own weed to the interview. I ain't going nowhere. If I smoke bud, I ain't gonna go nowhere and be just asking nobody for bud. Unk didn't pass nothing yet. Unk been steaming on the ropes the whole time so far. Like, so I don't know. Like,
I was the first nigga doing jail interviews, but then I come and find out you were doing jail interviews. How did you do that and survive like with jail interviews like that with motherfuckers that's in jail? You the one that put out, of course, the biggest, I ain't gonna say gay blade, because I ain't gonna call him no gay blade, but you got direct line communication with everybody in Chicago, even people in jail, even people that we know and love, that know and love boys. Right? No, I was keeping it real, right? You got, how do you do that, right? How do you do that, and what made you come up with like interviewing niggas even in jail? You that street nigga, we got interview niggas even in jail. You got call shit in the streets and in jail. So you ever got a nigga ass whooped in jail for your interviews?
yes.
I can hit your weed,
Yeah, you ever got a nigga ass whooped in?
I can't be begging for the weed.
Have you ever get a nigga?
Hey, I ain't gonna keep asking nobody for no weed. Like, yo. That part is funny though. I'm not gonna lie. He ain't passing that shit at all. Like,
Ass whooped in jail for that.
I'll give you a much better interview if I could just hit the weed one time. God damn. I feel like a mother.
that's crazy. DJ U on interview begging for some bud. Now it been 54 minutes. Unk been smoking that blunt. I don't know how long. Yo, this interview was different, bro.
Fucking fiend at this point.
I'm gonna get this, but
Oh, damn. You done smoked it down to the roach.
that's the best way. Hit it your own free will. Come on, hit that.
You got me in a hot seat over here, man.
Yeah, we just talking. We asked all the questions we need to know.
How long we on right now?
How long we on, Goddess?
Damn,
we got 7 minutes left, man.
Damn!
Listen, we down to the nitty gritty. It been running.
But I feel like I ain't even gave you no interview.
Said shit. You know what I'm saying? You been bouncing around, deflecting the whole interview.
Hey, that's why. Now look. That's why I said, right? Y'all didn't miss nothing. This is it wasn't me deleting the last podcast. For those of you who caught it live, then y'all already know what it was. But y'all ain't missed nothing, bro. To be honest, this shit could have started at the halfway mark. I ain't gonna lie.
The Goddess to tell you, Goddess, what he been doing? Deflecting. Huh? Deflected the whole interview.
She said, what you said?
Listen, one thing about Nate, she ain't gonna lie. She right here gonna tell you, right? You have been deflecting the whole interview. We try to get into the Dirk shit. You won't tell us about Dirk. You won't tell us about Vaughn. You won't talk about nothing.
And that's good. I'm glad. So let me tell you why, right?
Because you don't want niggas to go up like you make niggas go up on your platform.
Nah, it's not that, bro. Listen.
Niggas get on your platform, confess to all the murders, all the bodies, all the homicides, niggas go to jail, but you are remorseful for that.
Okay,
I'm gonna say that.
I'm gonna just say this, this shit funny as hell to me.
Nah,
but
it ain't funny.
You ain't got no ash?
Yeah, it's all good. Right here, just don't put it over there. Put it on the table.
I ain't gonna lie, when it comes to the street shit in Chicago, I know too much. That's why I don't do these type of interviews. I don't like when niggas asking me questions. Hell no. Because the questions y'all won't answer to, but it's the same questions you ask.
Yo.
Hell no.
Yo. I don't know. Listen, right? I'm gonna say this. With this whole internet shit, I curse too many times. I'm sorry, YouTube. I don't really even curse this much, bro. My bad, YouTube. I don't know if this is a play. I don't know if DJ U finessing. You never know what's really going on. But yeah, he did just deflect and a whole bunch of. I don't know. We might go to another topic before this is over. Cause what? It been 50 minutes. We might go to another topic, bro. We might go to another topic, man. We might talk about this whole. I don't know. We're gonna go to another topic though. I don't know how it ended. I ain't want to play the. I've been. Usually I play. We usually don't stop like the way abruptly like I did just now, but I feel like I feel like I be trying not to use so much of the content of people because I don't know how they, you know. I try not to use but so much. I'm trying to use less content on the stream when I do stream, like. Yeah, man. So, yeah, bro. Yeah, man. So, for copyright purposes, this is a reactionary podcast. We react to everything drill, media, music alike. And I wanted to get off of that. I wanted to get off of that DJ U 607 because I didn't want to use so much of their stream, but yeah, it was. I liked the interview. I didn't finish it. I watched most of it with y'all. The first one we deleted, and so we're gonna keep this one, and we're not gonna count that episode. So this is about Little Papa. I don't like I said. We just gonna do a little bit of Chirac news before we get out of here, bro. We ain't gonna be able too much longer. We're gonna do another stream today. I promise. I'm up. I'm awake. I'm glad to be out of bed and just moving around, bro. I ain't gonna lie. When me, if anybody who knows me, bro, I'm a busybody. I hate being sick, bro. So, yeah, I'm back. But, so let's see what they talking about, man. This is just some of the comments. Little Papa situation. TMZ confirmed Little Papa shot himself in the head. Of course, with this whole internet shit, you started hearing people like having like conspiracy theories. Did his manager? Basically, people been saying that the manager that they don't believe that Little Papa really unalived himself. I don't know too much about the story, but we're gonna be. I don't want to keep. I be telling y'all we're gonna get to things, and it takes forever to get to it. I think when we're gonna do Chirac news by itself. Because I'm in this stream, we're gonna do another stream. We're gonna just do Chirac news, period. And if you guys want to hear about the Little Papa situation, then I guess we could get into it. But I don't really know too much about Little Papa. I want to say that I'm glad that music is like so big now that it's so many artists that you don't know about. But they say he was one of them ones. Now what I can say so far as they say he was like in a car or something like that. This is some type. Like I said, I'm a fan like you guys. I'm the voice for y'all. I'm not like a, I'm the voice. I'm the voice for you guys. So, you guys probably know a lot about this more about the Little Papa situation than me, but I've been watching it for days while I've been sick. So and it just been getting it caught my attention because at first it turns into a suicide situation, and of course any rapper dying of suicide instead of shooting, something that's gonna naturally catch your attention. So yeah, a Little Papa situation. I'm not gonna stay on this too long, but we're gonna get into it when we have another Chirac news. And let's say I'm looking in the comments a little bit. I'm trying to see what they're talking about in the comments. And it also caught my attention because of the whole and we're going to touch on that soon, mental health in hip hop, that whole situation. So I'm in the comments right now, and yes, I'm in the comments right now, and I said we was gonna get off it, but we're gonna stay on it for a little bit longer. I'm in the comments right now, and only reason why I keep saying I'm in the comments because I was hearing a whole bunch of conspiracy theories, and I wanted to see what everybody else is saying before we end the stream and go to the next Chirac news. I want to see what everybody else was saying, just to a certain degree, just a little bit. It's a spot on. I used to be on shrooms and acid, trip to God. People don't realize how effed up they are until we start digging. I only did one person in the streets. What the hell? He capping too. He capping. He capping. You know he capping. You know he capping. R.I.P. Lil Papa, never give up on yourself. So I haven't heard nobody, so far in the comments, I haven't seen nobody saying that. I haven't seen nobody saying that the manager had anything to do with it, or it was a inside job or a back door. Because these hip hop managers, I gotta see if his manager is like a preppy white dude, or is he like a savage looking dude. I gotta see what's to the manager, and if we do a deep dive on it. But mental health and hip hop is something we definitely gonna address in some episodes later down the line. I ain't gonna hold you.
Do me a favor before you watch this video. Please go subscribe to my other booming channels, and especially my AI channel. The AI channel is crazy. Appreciate you.
From the Hateville Chief of Police, Bruce Headley, via TMZ. Hateville Chief of Police Bruce Headley tells TMZ Lil Papa was in a single car accident on Interstate 85 south of Hateville, which is when he called his manager asking what he should do. The car was still drivable. The manager told him they'd meet up in a nearby parking lot at the Hilton Hotel. And Headley tells us when they met up, Lil Papa stayed inside his car as he spoke to his manager through the roll-down window.
We're told it's unclear what they discussed, but at some point, the rapper pulled a handgun, put it to his head, and you know the rest. Haley tells us an off-duty officer who was working at the hotel called 911. Lil Papa was rushed to the Grady Hospital where he was pronounced dead. No note was left. R.I.P. Lil Papa, man. This shit crazy. Oh boy, man. So we just got some more like disturbing, bizarre news, bro, about this Lil Papa situation. So as you just heard, man, apparently all this kind of led up.
All right, I don't want to get straight. I don't know who dude is. He might not be on it like that. But I'm not going to get straight because the dude just said the same thing I just said. So I want to play it. At least, well, we got somebody right here in the comments. Really strange. Calls his manager and asks what to do. His car was still drivable. Manager tells him to meet him in the parking lot. Papa was in the car, and manager talking to Papa. Hey, you know what though? If I want to find out from somebody, from somebody who really want to know what's going on without getting straight, I could go to academics. Shout out to dude, but I don't want to get in no beef or problems with nobody. That's not what we trying to do, especially on a Monday. Anyway, I'm playing myself because we were supposed to end the show a minute ago, but now we end up going to the rabbit hole of this whole Little Papa situation. And since I already, kind of got y'all on it, maybe let's since we already been talking about the Little Papa situation for so much, should I say, let's just stick on it before let's end out the show with it. So I just want to find somebody who I could let you guys talk about it with more knowledge than I do, that they won't strike my channel. Cause dudes be real petty, like. So let's see. He's talking about hold on, trying to find it. And usually my boy. Matter of fact, let's just forget about the whole Lil Papa situation for now, bro. I'm trying to find another topic before we end the show, because I don't want to just do two topics and do one more topic at least, like it should be weird, bro. Can't play no music. I can't play no music. You heard? I can't play no music now. I can't play no music now. We already got in a lot of trouble with that playing music. I can't play no music, but so what? Is this something that he did with Smurf? I can't play no music. I could play myself though, but I can't play no music though. It says, see, they're gonna make an RP post and act like they crying. It's crazy. So he did do something with Smurf. Looked like he did something with Smurf. Now he dead. Listen, I definitely can't play no music because now that he dead, like his music gonna skyrocket. And let me tell you, right? I ain't been having no problems on this channel so far. The only problem I've been having, these record labels been hitting me up and they've been telling me to relax. These record labels, that they the only people who got smoke for me, and I don't want no smoke. You heard? These record labels, They not playing, and they done reached out to me already, and they basically told me to fall back. They told me to fall back. They told me to fall back. You heard? So I'ma fall back. I can't play the music though. Because let me tell you, with this music shit, these dudes be hitting me on my email and they be telling me, do not play this music. Don't play our music again. You know who hit me up and told me don't play their music? What's the girl name? Lady BL and Aspen Cartier people. They hit me up and told, don't play our music. Don't do it again. And they was very serious too. They hit me up last week. I wasn't even doing something for the podcast. I had like a listen, right? I had a like a 60-second clipping. Or maybe 70 seconds. Or maybe 80 seconds. And they hit me up. Let me tell you, they hit me up last week. And they said that it was 61 seconds or 21 seconds longer than it should have been. So take this shit down right now. I'm not lying. I ain't even playing with you. This music, that's the one thing they're not playing with. They not playing with this music. They not playing with this music now. And now, I don't want to go to my email and show y'all, but I might go to my email and show y'all. Because remember, when I first started this, I was doing music reviews. But that get real tricky because you could play something and it's a song that you could review that's in Boston that it won't be able to be played in Nigeria or something like that. So that music, but see, they let certain shit go through though. You see, maybe what I gotta do, you gotta go through. You know what? You gotta probably just go through a lot of you gotta just go through a lot of copywriting clauses, and that's what I've been doing too. When y'all haven't been seeing me drop no videos, and y'all haven't been seeing me here, it's not that I haven't been doing nothing. I was going through a lot of the copyright clauses with a lot of these artists, and that take hours to do. So I've been going through a lot of the copyright clauses, and it's a lot. That get real tricky. Before we end the show, that get real tricky because it's certain songs they're gonna let you rock with, and there's certain songs they won't let you rock with. Then, if they'll let you do the song, if you can find somebody to go inside the song and change one part of the beat, they'll let you use it. You can find a way to alter the voice. It's just all this internet shit is tricky, bro. This shit is all tricky, bro. Where we at? We at 69. We're about to end the show soon, and we're gonna stream again. I ain't know boy was I didn't know boy did a song with Smirk. I never knew that. So he definitely, if he did a song with Smirk, he definitely was one of them ones. Definitely was one of them ones. Yeah, man. So I feel like the next stream we're gonna end the next stream I'm gonna do again. We're gonna finish out the Tasha K Jay-Z Exposed. We're gonna finish that out. I just been sick, so I had to pop back out, and yeah, man, it's gonna be the end of our show, MDO podcast, man. Shout out to the few people that really been riding, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all. Shout out to the few people that been riding, man. It's only been a few of y'all, man, but I see y'all out there, bro. And we gonna get out of here, man, to the next one, man. I'm doing a few more streams today. We're gonna finish out the next stream. We're gonna finish out the Tasha K Jay-Z Exposed. We're gonna finish that out. MDO podcast. I love y'all, man. I'm out.